All right, Shalom. We'll start first by giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakak Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the house of David, the elect, those that will be chosen for for salvation. Shalom. You've tuned into another Great Millstone video. I'm gonna go basically into the lunar calendar, or how to read when the Sabbath is. You know, you can't go by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from the Gregorian calendar, okay? Because that calendar has been a few calendars, even previous to that, the Julian calendar, you know, that in the Gregorian, of course, are two of the main ones, but before those were the lunar. The Most High set us up with the lunar calendar. So I'm going to just kind of go into showing you how it works, and then, just close out. So basically, to be able to read it, now it tells you don't judge a man in Sabbath and all of that. Okay, great, the scriptures say that. But there is a more accurate way than Friday sundown to Saturday sundown every week, because when this came on the earth, when the Most High gave this to the earth, this source of time reading, or how to keep time upon the earth, there was no Gregorian or Julian or any of those other calendars. This lunar calendar was what it was. All right, so here we go. Basically, sundown, when the new day starts, if you know that from Genesis, the first chapter. And I'm showing you through this Lunar Soul Cal, which is a calendar. It's a calendar app, okay? It says sunset, because sunrise, it doesn't begin the day according to the Bible. Sunset begins begins the new day according to the Bible, okay? In the evening and the morning was the first day, or the second day, is how it goes according to the Bible, okay? For Genesis, the first chapter. But right about now, 7:18 is when the sun sets. Is the sun down then? Not quite, So right around there gives you a general time when the new day starts, okay? So when it does start, you can come down and you can see like this week, starting tomorrow night, will be a full moon. It says Sunday, August 26, 2018, 4:58 a.m. But it's the previous day, okay? But you got to take into account that it's at 4:58. So it's even earlier, okay? But anyway, we're going to go over here to the phases of the moon. It shows you the whole deal. All right? Yeah. Like down here, the next is tonight. Okay? Because it's 4:58. The next new moon, September the 9th, Sunday, September the 9th. That will be the new moon. Okay, so that evening will be the new moon. Sunday night, come September the 9th. Okay, that's when the next phase starts. Because each cycle of the moon is 29.53 days. So when you do the math, those 5.53s add up to skipping days in between. And some of them are taken away when they finally add up to being a double Sabbath. Okay, they don't add up quite yet. So that means they're a double Sabbath, which I believe is what happened this month. Okay, that's why we're holding it on Friday sundown and Saturday sundown here in August. But, even though there was no August. So let me go into this other graph, so to speak. And so this says the format of the biblical month. Okay, the new moon is NW up here, the top corner. Hold on one second. Okay, top right corner, you see the new month, the first of the month. And the left with the black with the moon shape on there is showing you where the phase of the moon is at. That's the new moon, so you could tell you wouldn't be able to see it at all, but they have to put that small crescent in there so you can tell when it was. Okay, that's the new moon. That's a sign for the new moon. Okay, and you come down 1 week later, which would be the 8th. Okay, first quarter. 1 week later after that, the full moon, the second quarter. I mean the first the half, full moon. These are the phases of the moon. And when you go into the word week, WEEK, means change. Okay, and what changes? The moon changes from one phase to the next, from the new moon where you can't see the sun to a half moon in the first week, okay, to a full moon in the second week, to the opposite half moon in the third week, back to the new moon in the fourth week, which will begin the new Sabbath after it. Okay, that's 4 weeks within there. Okay, but basically they show you the first day of the month on the lunar calendar starts the day of the new moon. Then you count 7 after that, and then you have the second Sabbath, which is the different phases of the moon. Now I'm gonna get a few scriptures about the moon. Wasn't gonna do it, but this is generally how you break it down. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna get them. There's other videos about breaking down what the scriptures say about the moon. And this is gonna be it. So I'm gonna close out. You know, if you want to, click on those other videos. Great Millstone always has great videos. I'm sure I have a few. Brothers got them all the time. But this is basically how you learn how to break down the lunar calendar. Okay.